Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Little King story playthrough. So, last time we beat the ultimate guardian of the land, and that means that we've unlocked Minus Town, which means that we can finally get Giga Carpenters. And that's just going to be glorious, because they obviously do a lot better than Mega Carpenters, and it's just great. So, we can finally do the Jumping Jacks Edict, and we're now dirt poor again. So, essentially what I'm going to be doing for the next 2 parts, I think? Maybe just this part, actually. But we are going to just be doing some quests again. There's certain quests which I'm not going to be picking up, i.e. that one that's on Sober Monjaro, because we haven't been to Sober Monjaro yet, so no. But I am going to start doing some quests that we haven't experienced before, let's put it that way. Largely because we're reaching the point where we desperately need stuff to talk about, because I kind of am running out like there is no tomorrow, and there's still half the game to go. Which is obviously not the best thing in the world to be happening to us, but these things happen in very long RPGs, as I've said many a time. So, yeah, obviously we've got to try and rebuild our Royal Guard, which is more of a nightmare than it should be. Because it's just like... So I think okay, yes, I have got everyone that I need to, I think. Or, I don't even know anymore. It's all super confusing. I think I remembered that some people died yesterday, maybe? Yes. So that was me attempting to go to the town and missing by quite a long way. Because obviously a couple of people did die yesterday, so I kind of need to pick them up for the beach. For the beach, from the beach. I mean, I have to say, I do feel sorry for my villagers whenever they do croak. When we pick them back up, they're either just sort of having a sleep on the beach, or they're in like the fetal position. So they've seen some stuff, shall we say. So it's just the type of thing that makes you feel awful, but can't be helped that they've got to fight for king and country. And I need to just get rid of them, because I need to make sure that I have everybody else. So I'd prefer to have Caleb, because, you know, he's actually going to be helpful to us. Should probably have a carpenter. We don't really need a merchant for the present moment, anyway. Because we're not really going to be dealing with hidden treasures. So we'll cope without Fran. Maybe? Seriously, Passme, what are you doing, mate? This is the thing that gets slightly frustrating when you get to... definitely want Victor on board, because we are going to the Sunflower Plains, so if ever I run across a massive chicken, kinda need him to help. So... yeah, that's fine. Should be a nice, easy run. Obviously it means going through the entire Sunflower Plains again, but it's all good. And I believe I'm going to be an absolute dingbat. It's something that I've been doing every single time I have gone to this area. Jump to the farmland. It says Dark Valley. And, oh, thank God. I did the smart thing. Oh, I was so worried I was going to be an absolute thicko. Because what I have been doing, as you may have noticed, is going through the... where the Only King used to be, and heading to the entrance to that area. And that most definitely is not this location. I mean, this is a slightly weird one because it's actually on the higher plane, which anything that says Dark Valley has never really been there, but I suppose most of the things we've gotten are Dark Valley entrance rather than Dark Valley. So perhaps it's something to do with that. But either way, our quest is just waiting for us up there. It's obviously a massive pain, but I think I'm just going to charge in and hope for the best, really. This is just going to be absolute madness and chaos for quite a while. And I mean, I would not be surprised if the game had slowed down at this point. I'm pretty sure in terms of playing, it felt like it had slowed down. I don't think it visually has at all. So this is certainly going a lot smoother than I thought it had, actually. But, yes, the bum rush tactic actually works, which is a miracle, really. But that went a hell of a lot better than expected.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, whilst we're here, we might as well just do a bit of digging, because if there's holes to dig, why the hell not dig them up? It's extra money. That's just what you got to think about at this point. It's the opportunity to get through things a hell of a lot quicker. And, oh, for God's sake, I cannot... am I gonna... Fine, I'll dig up with the Oni. But yeah, I think... I was at the point where I was just like, you know what? Just send everyone in. If they die, they die. I honestly couldn't care less at this point. All for gold bloody bars. But it's fine. This is what happens at this point in the game, and things are going to get slightly exciting again relatively soon, to be fair. Because coming up very soon, we are going to be heading through the Skull Plains, which is an area that we have never seen before. And it's going to be really, really exciting. At least I think it's going to be exciting. Whether you think it, that is a different matter altogether. But it's going to be dead cool to see either way. And also, thank God for that hot spring, because that's just saved me bacon. So yeah, I had been trying to think of, are there any, like, subject areas that I haven't really dealt with? So that I can just, you know, have something a little bit more interesting to say than what I have been saying during episodes like this. And to be fair, I couldn't actually think of anything, which made me feel absolutely horrible. But sometimes that just happens. Sometimes there's very little that you can actually say about something, especially when you've seen it numerous times before, and at that point you're just like, well, what else is there to say? We're just doing what we're doing, moseying along and having a blast whilst doing it. So I suppose as a... not really talking about the game at all, but as an anecdote, just to fill time, just to let you all get to know me a little bit better if you haven't, you know, been watching for like 7 bloody years. I mean, some of you probably won't have, but either way. So, yeah, I've been enjoying my new job, which started a few weeks ago. Obviously, it's meant that YouTube's been a little bit hectic to try and get on with. You may have noticed a few uploads going up a little bit later than normal. It's probably going to continue because I've got like press nights that I have to go to now, which are great fun. Basically, get to see a show for free, just as long as I'm hosting the press so that they can do reviews. It's great. And yeah, I've also been doing a few other things, and then also having to do Hellfire commentaries. Evenings start to run out a little bit, at least they have been, and also you end up with the whole thing of, you know, coming back home later than I have been before, at least because most of the time I have been at home during the late afternoon. It's like about 4 o'clock. So I've been able to do an upload then, and it's all been all rendered then, upload, it's all fine. Whereas now, I'm getting home at about 6, having my dinner, and by that point it's 6:30, and I've only got so long to get the bloody video up, if it isn't already up. So you kind of just have to compromise. At the end of the day, this is just a hobby for me, really. Yes, I get a little bit of dough on the side, but then I do it because I love it, and it's fun, and part of it is I feel a duty to you all, because you've all been with me for so long, or quite a few of you have been with me for so long, that it's just like, I want to give you stuff to enjoy, and why the hell not? Because I enjoy making it, you hopefully enjoy watching it, and so it's a win-win situation, really. But I certainly suspect that in the future things are going to end up having to change a wee tiny bit. Because let's see whether I can keep this all up. Yay! It'll all be fine, it'll work out. We'll compromise and work out a solution, because that's what you do when you have stuff that you enjoy doing. If you don't think you have enough time to do something, you will make time. There is always a way. I mean, like, it was a miracle when I was at uni I managed to get everything done, because that was completing a university degree, running a YouTube channel, running a society, being a major part of another society. What else was there? Trying to have a social life, yes, because that's quite important. At the minute, I have zilch social life, because I'm busy. Need to get on with things. Probably not exactly healthy for my mental health, but I'm happier than I've been in a very long time right now. You may not have been actually able to tell from my inane commentary. But I haven't been in the best of states for quite a few years, really, and it was only the start of, springtime this year where I actually started to get help for that. And then obviously job has come along and it's just lit me up. Like everything like life feels like it has a purpose again, and that's just so great. So you're bound to get some fun happening a little bit more as we progress into the future. At least I hope so, anyway. But first we need to murderize some cows. I mean, thankfully the bum rush tactic is always going to help. Because it works wonders. It just obliterates and it's great. But yeah, the cowherderoni and his cows did not really stand much of a chance. Thank God. But I believe that is all of our quests for today. So I've blathered my way through that one less well than I have done in the past. But hopefully you will have enjoyed it somewhat all the same. And it's quite nice to see so much money having been made. Like that makes me feel very happy. Let's see what can we invest it in. So we've got about 8 grand. Oh! Am I going to make the giga-grander thingy? No, what are you doing past me? Make a decision. Okay, apparently I'm going to save up a little bit more dough before I actually decide to spend any of it. I mean, the thing is that that's really what you should be doing with your savings anyway. Don't waste it away on things that don't matter, and if there's something that's a little bit more expensive, save up, and hopefully you will be able to afford the more expensive things sooner. But either way, we've had a rest. I think it's probably time to save up. Because I think this was the end of a recording session, and I was just like, you know what? I am done. So, see you later.